Hi, Kino. My name is Zenia, and I'm from India today. And first of all, even though this is not a welcome to India, but virtually welcome to India.
Hi, nice to meet you. It's Kino, and India is one of the one of the country I really want to go.
Okay,
So
and we are
yeah,
very excitedly waiting for a tour from you to India, and we hope that it happens very soon.
me too.
Fingers crossed.
I I I promise that I will be there as a tour.
Okay. Firstly, you concluded your first tour very recently, and your debut EP, If This Is Love, I Want a Refund, has been doing really well in India. I mean, it was on the top position in iTunes, and for several weeks it has been doing great. So, how do you feel about this success that you have been getting worldwide, globally?
Um, First of all, I'm so grateful to be loved by India fans, and
Mhm.
thank you for loving this album, India, so much. And it's obvious the biggest emotion I feel is grateful
Okay.
because I've been a member of a band for a long
Mhm.
time, but this was something I'm doing on my own. But
Right.
I had no idea how people will react.
Mhm.
But seeing so many people loving and enjoying my album, finally I feel received.
Wow.
And
And
still grateful, yeah, and I'm still grateful to be able to be on the stage and like perform on the stage in front of my fans.
okay. And this is also like your solo EP is also you moved from singing in Korean to English. So how
Yeah.
was that change? And do you feel equally comfortable expressing yourself in English as you did in Korean?
Actually, I don't feel too uncomfortable writing or singing the lyrics in English
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because I've sung most of the tracks in English on this album,
Mm-hmm.
as you know, but there are some in Korean too.
Yeah.
And there's no big reason behind it. It was more about finding the best sounding language for each music or melody.
Mm-hmm.
Um, since the genre of most of the songs in this album was pop,
Mm-hmm.
so English fitted better with the melodies.
Right.
That's the reason why I chose uh, the language.
Wow.
And also, I grew up listening to English pop music as a
Oh, wow.
kid, so I think there is that influence.
Okay. And
Yeah,
it can be challenging when you're expressing yourself in a different language. Did you face that sort of challenge, or was it like an easy thing to do?
pardon, I don't understand about your
So,
question. So
it can be challenging when you're expressing yourself in a foreign language.
yeah, right.
Did you find that did you experience that challenge, or did you find it to be like an easy task?
Um, it was one of the biggest
Okay.
challenge to me
Mm-hmm.
to release with with English and foreign language,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very usual in K-pop industry recently. So I think it will be not wrong decision.
It
And also I can feel it yeah, it's success.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
it reached a global audience and we can all connect. And anyway, music
right,
has no barriers. So,
right,
English, be it Korean, it always reaches to everybody in the world.
right. And additionally, I like as I mentioned, I grew up listening to English pop music,
Right,
so I also can say that because of that, pop is like one of my musical identity to
right.
me.
Okay.
So it's really natural to me.
Okay. And in the EP, all the songs are about various stages of love. So how did you
Yeah.
come up with this concept? How did you conceptualize it? And how did it all go about?
Um, this is an album that started with a simple question.
Mhm.
What's the thing that people talk about the most in their life? And what's the emotion that I feel the most in my life?
Mm.
And it came out to be relationships and of course love. Yeah, the topic is something people can easily relate to.
Mhm.
And since love is not all rainbows and sunshines, so I want to expose the real side of love and the real things we feel inside in a witty way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And talking about love, talking about relationships, we have seen this with South Korean artists that when they talk about their personal lives or try to even, express it, a lot of
Yeah.
fans don't like it because fans want to feel that closeness to the artist. So, what's your
Yeah.
take on that?
Like, actually, I didn't care about that much because it's just a story, like it's just a fiction of mine.
Mhm.
So I thought it will be, uh, it won't be the problem
Okay. Okay.
then. Yeah.
And in general, what do you think about this trend where, fans get really possessive about their favorite artists?
Um, I'm sorry.
Yes.
again? I'm
So,
sorry. I don't.
no, no, not a problem at all. What do you feel about the trend in Korea that we see, like where fans are very possessive about the artist that they love?
Uh, trend?
팬들이 아티스트를 좀 소유하려고 하는 그런
그런
트렌드가
트렌드에 대해서.
보이는데 그거에 대해서 어떻게 생각하나요?
Um, it's common emotion, like it's common emotion which
Mhm.
someone fall in love to
Yeah.
somebody. So I don't think it's not like bad.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And also,
I totally understand what they think about me and what they expect to me.
mhm.
So yeah, I totally understand.
All right. And also talking about this EP, there's a song called Broke My Heart, for which
Yeah,
you
right.
teamed up with a Philadelphia rapper, Banks. And I think you shot it in Philly as well, right?
Right, right.
So tell me about that experience and tell me about how that entire shoot happened.
Um, it was my first time visiting Philly.
Oh, wow.
So cool. Like I went to the States for
Mhm.
work a lot,
Mhm.
but it was nothing like it. It was
Wow.
like like Philly was like a future city,
Right.
yet very
Okay.
friendly at the same time. The
Wow.
fact that I'm filming in Philadelphia gave me a new vibe,
Okay.
made me even more excited.
Wow. And being
Like
from India, I would hope that you would come to India and collaborate with Indian artists as well.
um like uh not too long ago like I was I was recommended by someone the good Indian artist,
Oh, wow.
which like Indian group,
Mhm.
which is called Wish,
Yes.
and their songs and the music videos. the
Mhm.
visuals, the movements, all made a big impression on me.
Wow.
And I really want to collaborate with them if I have the chance, like producing or shooting a video together beyond just featuring on 8 bars.
Wow. And we really hope that happens soon because
Me
we are
too.
excited.
I really hope so.
And are there more Indian creators, Indian artists that you have listened to or you know?
Really.
Are there more artists?
More artists like I have some Indian songs on my playlist, but I actually don't remember the specific name of them.
Yeah, of course. That's a difficult part, even like,
Yeah,
yeah.
so difficult to pronounce for me, so I'm practicing.
No, no. And India being like a very diverse country because we have
Oh
like
yeah.
52 languages. So even
Yeah, right.
I don't remember the names of all the Indian songs, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
amazing.
that of course happens. Also, a question that would naturally come, Kino, is why did you decide to go solo? Because Pentagon was huge and it was getting a lot of
Mhm. Right,
success.
right, right.
Yeah.
Like I've been waiting to be a solo artist since I was a trainee
Hmm.
and since I was a teenager, the time when I started dreaming about becoming a singer.
Hmm.
But fate led me to be a member of a group. And of course, I spent the happiest 7 years with them. But then, now I thought it was the right time to become a solo artist
Okay.
because I was so confident. So I thought there was no reason not to start.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just start. I
Oh,
just started.
and your label is called Naked and Proud. Could you tell us why you chose this name?
The name, like there's no like specific reason I chose Naked as a company's name, but I really love the word naked since I was young. So I couldn't even find one word uh, which is better than naked as a company's name. So I just chose it.
Okay, and it's not just that you're singing and making songs, but you're also handling the label yourself. And that's a huge deal because you have to also look at the business side of
Yeah.
your songs. So, how do you balance that, the creativity with the business side?
Actually, uh, I don't separate like
Okay.
them all.
Hmm. Okay.
Mm, like I just go without thinking.
Okay. So, it's more of the creative side that takes over.
Pardon? I'm sorry.
It's more like the creative side.
크리에이티브한 쪽이 이렇게 더 지배를 많이 합니다.
No, 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 no. Like, I just choose my, I just use my business brain when I have work, when I
Okay.
have business works, and sometimes I just open my creative side when I have to write songs or lyrics.
Okay.
I, yeah, I just use like all my brains now. Yeah.
And we have seen how you were promoting yourself at Coachella, and that was a genius idea. I mean, rate my
Thank you.
song or the, handmade posters, they were just perfect. How did you come up
Yeah.
with that?
Like the idea started with a small conversation with my team, Naked.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was just a simple idea, but it made waves on socials.
It did.
So yeah. I was so proud of myself for being able to have the courage to hold a big sign and going up to strangers and ask them to listen to my music.
But yes,
And,
that does
that-
require a
yeah,
lot of courage because they are all strangers and you literally
right,
walk up
right,
to strangers.
right.
Okay.
So, so I also thanked my team for being there and helping me a lot. It seems like this kind of good ideas are always popping up when you're off guard. Yeah,
Also, when you have like the team backing you, so it obviously
right.
helps you. And Kino, like you said, that you wanted to go solo ever since you were a teenager. You have also
Mhm.
been training to be an artist since you were a teenager. And we have all known how difficult the training can get because you're constantly practicing, you're constantly honing your skills. Uh,
Yeah.
how did you manage that? Did that kind of put pressure on you when you were a teenager, or even now, do you have like do you feel that pressure?
Of course I have a little pressure because I want to be on the top
Mhm.
in this industry. So I'm always practicing and I'm always thinking about like what should I do and like I'm trying my best to improve my all my like musical skills.
Mhm. Also, yes, like a large part of your childhood was dedicated to work. So does that sort of affect you somewhere?
오랫동안 그걸 해왔으니까 그게 영향을 미치는 그런 트레이닝 했던 그런 상황.
Yeah, of course it influenced a lot
Mhm.
because like all the situations around me when I was training were uh, very hard
Mhm.
and tough. So I went through I went through the time
Okay.
to like hard training. So now it's very natural to me.
Wow. And moreover, like you are not just a singer or a dancer, you're also into painting. And like
Right.
we discussed, you are a great marketing guy as well. So how do you balance so many, talents together?
um, like, am I balancing well? I don't know. I'm
I
not sure, but
I think so.
because recently I cannot draw or painting a lot
Hmm.
as before.
Okay.
But as I told you, I just focus on now. So
Okay.
if I have some like work about emailing or numbers about the numbers, I just focus on the numbers and the documents. But if I have some time to write a song or paint, I just think much about the like outside.
All right. And also, what was your journey like? This would be a little of a deep question, but what was your journey like to become Kino, who he is
Mhm.
now?
Oh, that is hard question, difficult question. Um, what made Kino? You asked me, right?
Yes, and what was that, journey like to become Kino, who he is
Mm.
now?
Like, if I'm being honest, you might think I'm overconfident, but I really feel like it was destiny. All my journey was destiny because I chased what I like
Mhm.
and work as hard as I like. And also I believe in my talent.
Of
I know I was lucky at the same time because like yeah, there's like a lot of magic. Mm. And so there is no special tip, but what I can say is that whatever you want to achieve in your life, I feel like all you need is persistency. And I think that made Kino.
Wow. Would that also be an advice that you would like to give to youngsters who are trying to make it into the K-pop industry?
Can I advise them? Like, can I
Yeah,
teach? No, I cannot.
you certainly can. I mean, you have been a part of the industry for a long time now. So,
Oh yeah. What can I say to them? Um, I recently met and talked to a 12-year-old girl who
mhm,
dreams to become a superstar. And their mom also asked me whether is it right to start training now or is it going to be hard for now going to be hard for her?
mhm,
And my answer was it will be very hard, very, very hard, but it's definitely worth it.
absolutely.
There were some moments when I wanted to give up so much, but those times I ran toward my dreams made me grow as a human being. So I think like just enjoy the time and
Okay.
just go.
Okay. And you recently concluded your first tour as well. How was that experience like?
My tour,
Yes.
the Born Naked tour, like my first tour was a very important moment for me.
Mhm.
It gave me the confirmation that I have the potential as a solo artist. And also it was an important turning point, making the transition from a K-pop group member to a solo artist.
All right. And also, are you planning to expand in your next tour? Because this tour was very limited. It was just a few countries. Do you want
Yeah,
to,
right, yeah.
yeah, like probably cover America, Europe, even India, South Asia when you do
India,
your
yeah.
next tour?
Of course, like Born Naked tour was a great show, though I'm planning something even cooler.
Wow.
I'm
We,
already preparing for this next tour, which will cover more places, and it's gonna be an even better show
okay. And so
for sure.
if you have one place that you want to perform, what is that?
Pardon? What was
So,
the question? Sorry.
so if you have like one place, one dream place where you want to perform, which place would that be?
One place. One place. Of course, India.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Of course, India. I really hope to. I really hope to perform in India.
Okay. So, if there is one artist that you would want to collaborate with, who would that be?
Like, wish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I
And
I I I really want to collaborate with them.
and hopefully it happens soon. That's what we would all hope.
Yeah, I hope
Um,
so.
also there is when you go solo or when you work as a group also, there's a lot of criticism that would come your way. So how do you take that criticism and feedback for your work? How do you deal with it?
In the past, I actually couldn't take the opinions from other people well.
Mm.
But after I decide to start naked,
Mhm.
I really tried to change myself a lot because I had to be a good listener and respect my team's opinion.
Right.
And now, like finally I know it brings good results always. So I think it's a good thing that I know this now, and I'm gonna keep this mindset
Wow.
forever.
And looking back at your career, what is that one thing that you wish you had done differently?
To me, right?
Yes, to yourself, like something that you shouldn't have done or you could have done in a different way, it might have been better. Is there anything of that sort?
I want to say to Kino, the Kino of the past, not rushing and please taking time.
Okay.
Because when I was a trainee, I
Mhm.
wanted to debut fast.
Mhm.
But after debut, I wanted to win the first prize as fast as I could. But looking back, I just realized that the process of waiting for those results is way more important. So I want to say to myself in the past, if you're in a hurry, you will mess it up. So please don't rush.
Wow. And finally, what's next for Kino?
What's next for me? There are a lot in works
Okay.
already. You can look forward to it because I'm planning things I've never done before,
Okay.
like
On
as an artist, as a celebrity of my fans, and as a part of Naked.
okay.
The
And
the most interesting thing about right.
no, please continue.
No, like, what I wanted to say was the most interesting thing about running naked
Mhm.
is achieving the things that seemed impossible. So right now, impossible things are becoming a reality every single day. So I really enjoy it, and I can't wait to see the future of mine.
Okay. But like you said, slow down a little. And before I let you go, uh, during the interview, Kino, one question that probably you expected, but I didn't ask. Was there anything of that sort?
뭐였죠?
그래서 뭐 이렇게 뭐 생각이 할 것 같았는데 안 했던 질문 같기도.
No, like your question were perfect, I think. Like those questions were what I expected.
Okay. All right. And finally, Kino, thank you so much for joining with India today.